What's up, guys? Welcome back to Digital Dive In, the proper gaming talk show where we dive into the latest news in gaming every single week. It is your boy, Monkey. And in case you haven't heard, I changed my name again. So if you ever want to find me on any social media, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, I'm there too. You can find me at Sandsology. It's SANDSOLOGY. Sandsology, baby. What's up? Anyways, so, it's just me today. As you can tell, there's no one on the other screen. That's because Sangguy Kush, SGK Jules, he is not feeling great. He recently started eating better, and his body hates him for it. So, you just got me today, this big old ray of sunshine on this cloudy-ass day, giving you the latest news in the gaming world. So, starting off, we got some Sony news. So earlier this week, Sony came out and announced that they were testing out / starting up their basically modern day demo process or system thing. Anyways, it's called Game Trials, PS5 Game Trials. And essentially here, this gives you a allotted amount of time to download a game and play through it just to give it a shot. It's totally free, which is awesome. Currently, there's only 2 games included. It is the Death Stranding Director's Cut and Sackboy: A Big Adventure. Now, normally I would say this is awesome. This is fantastic. I miss demos. Demos are such a great way for me to jump into a game, try it out for a little bit, see if I like it, and then maybe go buy the game. Maybe not if I don't vibe with it, whatever. However, PlayStation, of course, because it's PlayStation and Sony, they shot themselves in the foot yet again. For whatever reason. So, Death Stranding, they give you 6 hours of gameplay. Sackboy gives you 5 hours. Now, normally, you would think, common sense. Oh, that, time limit would start when I boot up the game. No. It actually starts when you hit download trial in the PlayStation Store. So that essentially means as soon as you hit download trial, that timer starts ticking. That 6 hours, 5 hours, whatever, starts counting down. Not when you actually boot up the game, but when you hit download. So, this means if you have bad internet and it's going to take a while to download a game, all that time it's downloading is time taken off of your trial. That's bullshit. That's so dumb. Who went in and thought, this is a good idea? No, it's not a good idea. It's just not. Why would this be a good idea? Don't get me started. I'm actually mad. I actually just want actual game demos to make a big comeback. Release just, what Resident Evil Village did, where they gave you that little section and you could, explore it around. That tech demo they did, you could explore it around, get a couple of jump scares, and that was it. That was good. That was a great demo. That actually almost made me want to buy the game. Then again, I'm also not a Resident Evil fan, so I didn't. I'll get it when it goes on sale. But anyways, I miss actual demos where you could just download a portion of a game specifically made to be a demo, play through that as many times as you freaking want, and then, go from there. But this is stupid. This is dumb, and I hate it. But guys, let me know what you think about this whole PlayStation 5 Game Trials system that they're making. Let me know if you're in the same camp as me, or if you think that this might actually be a good idea. Let me know all your thoughts in the comment section below. Moving on, we got some Ubisoft news. So they've been actually crazy late this year because they got Far Cry 6 that just came out yesterday. No, I did not buy it, because I spent money pre-ordering Battlefield 2042, which I'll get to in a moment. But yeah, so they got Far Cry 6. They announced a Battle Royale for Division, which is a non-starter. They announced the Overwatch style X Defiant, which again, non-starter. The game's going to suck. Most recently this week, they announced Ghost Recon Frontline, which is their brand new Battle Royale game that may be coming this year. I don't know that for sure. There is a PC early access, I guess, alpha testing of the game happening later this month. I'm assuming you can sign up for that if you want to on the Ubisoft store. Not entirely sure. They might have their own game testers that they're using. Not entirely sure. But anyways, this is basically trying to be a more tactical war zone. They're going to have multiple game modes. The main game mode is called Expedition. And this one has, I think, 100 players all fighting for... Is it 100 players or 100 teams? I think it's 100 players. All fighting to collect intel. And then once you collect all the intel in the map, you call for extraction. That alerts everyone. And then either you get out or you die. So there's that. They said the map's going to have different biomes, different, areas to explore where intel's going to be hidden. Sounds basically exactly like Warzone. And right now, honestly, Warzone is like the standard for Battle Royale because they do such a freaking good job at it. Not so much, the technical side stuff because, the hacking and cheating in the game is absolutely insane and they keep randomly buffing and debuffing weapons and that's just dumb. I'm not going to get too much into Warzone. I could go on for that for a while. But this actually... I don't like the idea of X-Defiant. I don't like the idea of the Battle Royale for Division. I don't like Division in the first place. But this actually sounds kind of cool. Mainly because it's yet again another take on the Battle Royale system. So that's one of the reasons I love Apex Legends because it takes the normal, Battle Royale, but gives you the opportunity to bring people back if you can get there in time. It just has that new system in that makes it really, really cool. Plus, they added a bunch of other game modes, which is nice. Warzone, of course, is just straightforward Battle Royale, but they also have a bunch of different game modes as well. I personally love Plunder because it's a lot of fun, and I don't like dying and restarting and dying and restarting. So, but with this one actually seems really cool because you have a totally different objective besides just kill everyone. So, I don't know. That's just my thoughts. Guys, let me know what you think in the comment section below about what you think about Ubisoft making a Battle Royale game. Whether do you think this game is going to be good or you're just unamused. Let me know. I'm sure there's plenty of opinions out there. Moving on. Speaking about, I brought up that I, pre-ordered Battlefield 2042 specifically for the open beta. And the open beta started on Tuesday for early access people. Anyone who pre-ordered the game had access to it since Tuesday. The open beta starts today and goes until Sunday. I'm not sure when on Sunday, but it goes from today until Sunday. So it's free to download. It downloads extremely fast. So I highly recommend downloading it, playing through it. I had a ton of fun with it. There is a live stream video that I did last night up on the channel right now. So if you want to go check it out, you can. It's honestly a lot of me going into the settings because it's a brand new game. I need to tweak that shit so I can actually play well. I didn't play horribly, but I didn't play great. It's a Battlefield. So, I mean, it's pure chaos all the time. The map is huge. It is unbelievably huge. But there's so much you can do, and honestly, it doesn't take that long to get from one end of the map to the other, so you can actually do it in a decent amount of time. There are some bugs and stuff that they need to work out, and I talk about that in the live stream as well. So if you want a more, deep dive into that, please go check out the video. I will hopefully be live streaming again this weekend at some points. I'm not sure when. It might just pop up, so if it just pops up, make sure you watch it. But anyways, speaking about Battlefield 2042 specifically, they originally came out and said that the next gen upgrades, if you bought the game for PS4 and Xbox One, you would only be able to upgrade that game to next gen PS5, Xbox Series X, if you got the gold edition of the game. Recently, they backtracked a little bit and were like, you know what? Screw it. We're just going to give it to everyone. Give everyone the opportunity to upgrade for free. But it only works if you are a digital player. If you bought the physical copy, you will not be able to upgrade this game free. So make sure you think about that when you're buying the game. They also came out and said that all next-gen versions of the game, so if you buy the game for the PS5 or XSX, you will actually be able to access the PS4 and Xbox One versions of the game through this dual entitlement system that they've implemented into the game. So they basically came out and said that they realized that next-gen systems are still kind of hard to get your hands on because, of shortages and everything. And they really want people to be able to play the game and play with their friends specifically. So if your friend has PS5 or has a PS4 and you have a PS5 or Xbox Series X/Xbox One, whatever, you'll be able to just, click into the PS4 Xbox One version of the game and play that one with your buddies. I am not sure about cross-platform or cross-generation play. I need to look into that. I am not entirely sure. I just played the beta last night for the first time, and it was a ton of fun. So, but the fact that they're doing this whole dual entitlement system along with letting everybody who buys the game digitally upgrade for free is awesome. They did came out and say that they highly recommend buying the next-gen version of the game. And to be honest, I would say yes. Buy the next-gen version of the game if you're expecting to get a PlayStation 5 or XSX in the near future. So highly recommend doing that. Honestly, my first impressions of the game, just from the beta, it does need work. There are a couple bugs, especially when it comes to switching out all your attachments on your weapon. So, for example, when I was playing, I was using just the regular assault rifle, and I switched to the hybrid scope, so you could switch between a red dot and a 3x scope. Super handy, awesome, loved it. You can actually sniper that. It's kind of dope. But every single time you respawn, it kind of glitches. So whenever I would respawn and come back in, the gun saves its settings. Thank God. Doesn't save it game to game, but it saves it, respawn to respawn, which is fantastic. Even if you switch characters and switch weapons, if you go back to that weapon, it will save the settings you already had it on, which is very, very cool. However, when I respawn, I went to go aim down my sights and switch my sight to the, red dot or the 3x scope. It just wouldn't work. So you would have to go back, like you just click L1 or LB, depending on what system you're using, and then switch the scope to like either iron sights or the red dot. Let it actually switch, and then go back in and switch it back to the hybrid scope. So that's the only way it'll work. For some reason, there's just some disconnect there. Also, if you switch your button layout to alternative, which basically just swaps the crouch and the melee button, because I like to be able to crouch quicker than melee, because I don't really melee a whole lot, like ever. So I usually have melee on my circle button, or O, whatever you want to call it, and then crouch to my right trigger, or right stick, rather. And when you're aiming down the hybrid scope, the button to switch from scope to scope is that R3. So now, if you're playing with the alternative settings, if you click R3, it's going to make you crouch while switching your scope. Really weird. Really weird. Just a heads up. Also, the snipers have an insane bullet drop. I don't understand it whatsoever. If you're up high, it works so much better, obviously. But, yeah, the bullet drop, if you're on like a level plane, it's heavy. And it takes a lot of getting used to, because I'm so used to the Warzone Call of Duty bullet drop for all their snipers. I got that down to a science, but this is going to take me some time to get used to. So, just some, quickie, updates for you guys about the beta and what to expect if you are going to be playing it. If not, ignore this entire part. Moving on to the last story of the day. If you were living under a rock, you didn't know about this, but everyone else probably already heard about the huge Twitch leak that happened on Wednesday. So, essentially, the entirety of Twitch was leaked out on the internet for everyone to see. 125 gigabytes of source code were uploaded to 4chan on Wednesday. This included internal security tools, SDKs, Amazon Web Services, and data for an unreleased Steam competitor called Vapor. Also, if you're going to release a Steam competitor, why would you just name it a spinoff or a synonym for Steam? Like, it's kind of dumb. It's kind of stupid, but it also just goes to show that Amazon really wants their foot in everything. So, but the most notable thing to come out of this leak was what everyone's calling the Twitch papers. So, if you don't remember, the Pandora papers were released earlier this week as well. And that was just showing where all the richest people in the world keep their money, essentially, and who they were. So, this basically just leaked an entire list of the biggest Twitch streamers on the platform, along with how much they make. So, of course, number one was Critical Role. In that list as well was XQC, Tim the Tatman, Hassan Piker, Pokimane, Ninja, Amaranth, all those big-ass names. How much they made, sub count, all that shit. I mean, this isn't really new to anyone. Like, everybody knows that these Twitch streamers make ungodly amounts of money with the subscribers that they have. I mean, you have sub count as well that you can just go and look at who has what number of subs and essentially how much they make. So there's that. From what I've been seeing, not a whole lot of Twitch streamers are really mad about this. I mean, they're like surprised. They're like, oh shit, not all my financials, but like, this is private information that like some people are like really humble about how much they make. Like Jacksepticeye, Philip DeFranco, all those guys are really humble about how much they make. They don't like put out there like, I'm making so much money. Kind of like PewDiePie kind of was for a while. He was kind of weird with that. Even Ninja. But like some of these guys are not so like out there with how much they make. And they're like, guys, I don't want everyone to know this because it might change, what they think of me, what they, how they react to me and everything like that. And I get it. I 100% get it. But most of the Twitch streamers out there, they're not really mad about this. They're just like, okay, shit. And yeah, they leaked like, oh my God, basically every single Twitch streamer on the platform with how much they make, it was leaked on 4chan, like all of it. And that's just insane. I think the biggest thing about this, or I think the reason whoever the hackers were, the reason they did this was to like call attention to Twitch for their, how they're doing certain things, especially how easy it is for people to get spammed with, like, hate comments and sexual harassment in general, racist comments, all that stuff on the platform. The platform, I mean, you've already seen so many creators leaving Twitch for YouTube or Facebook gaming instead of Twitch just because they don't like the platform and how they're handling things on Twitch, along with all the bans, along with all the random like copyright strikes and all that shit. There's a lot that Twitch has been doing that a lot of people are just like, you know what? No, this is bullshit. I don't like this. I don't feel support. I don't feel, safe. I don't feel like you guys are supporting me. So I'm just going to bounce. Facebook has been doing great things with their gaming platform. Like, oh my God. YouTube streaming is making a huge comeback. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see more people on YouTube streaming, YouTube Live. Along even freaking TikTok is getting more game streamers. Now you can't really, stream directly, so people just put up the camera facing a computer screen and just do it like that. But still, so you see how many streaming competitors there are, and for this to happen to Twitch is huge. Absolutely huge. They also announced that this is just part one of the leak. So I would expect a part 2 coming soon. And I don't even know what to expect from a part 2. Now, they also did say that it didn't look like any account information or passwords were leaked at all. None of that's out there on the internet for everyone to see or use. So that's great, but there's a very good chance that whoever hacked it has all the information. So I would highly, 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 highly recommend changing your passwords. All right? Anyways, guys, let me know what your thoughts are about the Twitch leak or anything else I talked about today in the comment section below. This is where I'm going to end it today. So great hanging out with you guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please hit that like button. If you're new to the channel and not subscribed yet, we're trying to get up to 200 subs so we can give you guys a free game. So please hit that subscribe button, hit that bell so you can notify whenever these videos go live, whenever we do live videos, all of it. Everything you get notifications for, and you don't miss anything. And you get, able to keep up to date on the latest news in gaming. Also, I did just make I just make our TikTok channel. I know. I don't want to be that guy that's gone TikTok, but I mean, anyone who's not using TikTok right now to promote their stuff is doing it wrong because their algorithm is broken beyond all belief, and anyone can get huge on that platform. So go to TikTok Digital Dive In. Check us out. I'm going to be posting clips of each video up there, hopefully this week. So this week and next week. So make sure you check that out. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Stay excellent. And we'll see you guys in the next dive in. Peace.